Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are flying out the MiG-23M. To be nice, this thing isn't good, like at all. The MiG-23M sits at a battle rating of 11.0 and carry one of the best IR guided missiles in the game, the R60M. I wish I could like the MiG-23M, but I just can't. It gets clapped every single match. This thing wasn't even bad for the F-14 spam, but now it truly suffers. You can't throw enough R60Ms to get rid of those AIM-7s flying your way. Here we have the first game of the match. I see an F-14 in front of me and launch an R-23T. This thing isn't good at all, but it's not bad. The F-14, I guess, thought he could outrun it or not flare it, but I know I do bag myself a quick kill right here. I don't know what he was thinking, but I do have a J-35D on my tail, and he is actually gaining on me somehow. He fires the equivalent of an AIM-9P is at me, and a couple flares and turning off your afterburner will do there. He chased me down, but I had to cut here because it was a little bit boring. I turned back for him because he decided to run away. I'm not sure why. He could have just kept me running for a while. And I guess he didn't look behind him because I primed up an R-23T and sent her on his way. No flares, no afterburner cutting, not even turning, really. And that's going to be another easy kill. I wanted to show this quick fight with an F-14 because I thought it was pretty worthwhile. I tried to get a lock with an R-60M here, but, you know, can't fire, it's too late. I sweep my wings out so I can fight him and get a really lucky critical hit right here. I don't know how I did that well, I was basically blacked out, but you know, I'm just that guy. I'm going too fast, so I can't really get my nose on here. I did try and get a little tap, but you know, unlucky. I do want to save you the time and cut, because I might have embarrassed myself and kept on turning like 1,000 times, so. Then we have this Harrier GR7, which I don't really want to fire an R60M at him, because it'll probably end up tracking my teammate or one of his 3 million flares, so going for the guns again, a quick easy kill on him. Pretty good. Here we have a kill against a FG1. Yeah, there we go. Fire at him, and I'm surprised the R60 managed to turn it for him, but that was another easy kill. I wanted to show the power of the R60M in all aspect missiles at the top tier. These guys must have both had their eyes closed. That's one Darwin Award for the F4E and another Darwin Award for the F14. I do see an F-14 in front of me, but I guess it's too late to fire, and that's about all she wrote for that match. I went ahead and fired here on this F4E. This guy I think might have went for bombing runs, I don't really know, maybe stock grinding, how can I tell you, but I do know that I'm going to fire an R-23T right here at him. He didn't really do much about it. I think he was definitely going for base bombing, but easy kill. He did try and flare it, but too late. I turned for this F-14, but I don't really know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm looking around, and I think I'm going to fire on this F-14 right here. Get my IRST on, because IRST is just superior. You get the lock on the F-14, or yeah, there you go. Fire at him and just hope it gets him, but I'm going to spoil the secret. I don't think it gets him here. But this F-4J, you see, he isn't paying attention, just like 90% of top tier US players. So this guy is going to catch a nice R60M right up tailpipe any second here. There we go. I want to show what a normal match of top tier would look like in the MiG-23M. So here's a little bit of a longer match, or not even a little bit, just a really long compared to the rest of the video, and talk a little bit about the planes you'll be facing while we're waiting for some action to happen. You'll see a couple of Harrier GR7s with their unfair, undodgeable, unflareable, unbeatable AIM-9Ls, and you'll see a good bit of F5Cs trying to get the F-14, and then most importantly you'll see F-14s, and you'll see them throwing a lot of AIM-7Fs around the map, so that's another thing. AIM-7Fs are pretty easy to dodge when they're shot in the head on, just dive down, and here we have our first kill of the match real quick. Is against an F5, speak of the devil. That guy I guess had his eyes closed because I think he could see the contrail behind it, but I don't really care. You have an A7 here. I don't know if I get the kill on this guy. I fire at him. I think it might have hit the mountain, or I think I actually will kill him, yeah, surprisingly. A7s aren't really meant for this matchmaker. They really shouldn't be in this matchmaker at all, because they really are only meant for ground support. They can't do anything at top tier. They can't fight. They aren't equal to a MiG-21 F-13, yet along a MLD or an F-14. So that's kind of broken. But we do have our second target here, which is an F-4E. I wasn't actually kill up on this guy, but I did feel a little bit bad for this F5 because he's just trying to grind, and I don't know why I steal that from him. So I'm saying ignore that kill. The F5 looked a little bit happy, or I think he typed in chat in a second here, thank you for that. Because I was going to steal his kill, but I seen he was on fire, and I didn't want to do that because that happens a lot to me too. You'll see a lot of nothing in top tier, to be honest. Unless you're getting AIM-7Fs fired at you, you'll see a whole lot of nothing sometimes. If that's not happening to you with the AIM-7Fs, you'll be chasing your own tail in top tier. You don't really see that many planes past the initial part of the match. It's like team deathmatch in Call of Duty. You're just hoping you get a couple kills by the time you die. And if you don't, then nothing really happens. You just sit there and just hope you can get a kill. I do get another kill here though, pretty soon on F5, which I do have to turn around for again. But, you know, that's how it goes. The F5s are pretty annoying because they do like to interrupt your dogfights a lot. I've tried to have, I don't know, a good 3 or 4 dogfights throughout this entire video recording, and every single one of them except that one with the F-14 was messed up by an F5E. So I did want to get my revenge here and knock that one out of the sky. But other than that, F5s are they're just there. They're pretty good missile bait. So that's a nice feature of them. I do want to kill this F5 here. I don't think this guy was paying attention. I think he was really focused on my teammate. But either way, I do end up getting the kill on him here. But not immediately, actually. I fire IRST on him right here, and it gets a critical hit, which I don't understand. It's IRST. This thing gotta have premium bias, because if I fire an IRST at you, it shouldn't critical hit you. This thing is a small little aircraft. If I spit on it hard enough, it should explode. But, you know, that's how top tier goes. I did want to thank you all for watching the video if you did. And that's about it. I will be posting on Sunday again. My schedule will be Wednesday and Sunday. I found that it's a pretty good thing for me. So, yeah, I want to thank you all again, and see you in the next video. Peace!